Have you ever been charged by a dangerous animal that can kill you? Well, when it happens, you have no time to react or think. You gotta go on instinct.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. She's pulling out. Let's go.
The hogs have been coming here like crazy. This ground is uprooted to the max. I am Manny Puig. I have spent my whole life learning to survive like Tarzan in the most dangerous and primitive wilderness, where you can be killed or eaten. I have learned the ways of giant, man-eating predators, deadly sharks, and reptiles, where every encounter may spell disaster in the savage wild. Well, another fine morning for boar hunting with Spear in southern Florida. With me as always, I have Al Roberts, the enforcer. He's got my back in case anything goes out of control, and he's also here to protect the cameramen. And today we have Full Rod Outfitters, Troy McDonald and Orlando Paz. Hopefully they're gonna put us in some monster boars. They've been seeing some good stuff out here lately.
That's right, Manny. This ranch here produces a lot of monster hogs. However, we're going to concentrate on the oak hammocks. That's where the acorns are. They're dropping this time of year. Where there's acorns, there's hogs. However, it is a pretty large area.
And being a large area, it's very important to have the right tools. This here's Rita, and she's going to be our main focus today. She's going to be working extremely hard to find these hogs.
I'm looking at this vest here.
Yeah,
Look at all the look at this side here. There's holes all over the thing.
Well, this is a South Florida cur dog. You know, what we refer to them as hunters as a bay dog. This is her job, is to find the hog, stop it, and just talk to it, bark at it, bay it. This is a Kevlar vest, and sometimes them hogs, you know, they don't like to be stopped, so they'll aggressively come after her. And this vest has saved her life more than once. This is a very important tool for her, as she is a tool for us. You know, but she will cover much more ground in such a short period of time than we'll ever cover in a day.
I can't believe that they cut with their tusks and cut into this Kevlar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the thing is when they get a hold of this, they actually think they got the dog. You know, so it does more than just protect them from a stab wound, but they'll grab it and they'll sling this vest around thinking they've actually got the dog, and they don't even hurt the dog. This is a very good tool that we use for the dogs. I mean, I would not hunt my dogs without it, period. You know, right along with the GPSs, which is another very important tool, because we track them. I know where they're at, and it's important for us to keep up with her so she doesn't get too far out in front of us.
Do they make those in an adult size, like for me maybe, the vests? I could really use one of them vests, Manny.
Well, you got the trident.
Yeah, but I could really, they have teeth. I could use a vest. We need to start working on that, brother.
Well, is your enforcer backing up on it? I mean, I'm not feeling very confident.
No, I don't even worry about it. He's there. He's like a shadow. When you need him, he materializes. So don't even. Well, I got 100% trust in this guy here. He is a catch dog.
You mentioned that he was there to protect you and the cameraman. What about the guy? I mean, I feel left out here, brother.
Well, you will be after that comment.
Now we're on our own.
I hope you can run.
Well, let's get to it.
Let's go.
You know, it's still cool out, and I think if we get started now, we'll have a decent hunt this morning.
All right, let's go. You know, Manny calls me the enforcer, but what I truly am is a safety man. When Manny gets in there and spears one of these big hogs, I watch his back. When everything's going bananas, I make sure that nothing gets Manny from behind, the situation doesn't get out of control. Along with watching Manny's back, I have cameramen that are all over. These guys have cameras stuck to their heads. They can't see anything going on. All they can see is inside their viewfinder. They have no protection from these animals. I have to make sure that I stay in between the hogs and these cameramen. You know, if they want to call me the enforcer, I'm fine with that, though. There's miles of oak ridges in here.
No, this track's right there. Look.
I've got a GPS on him right now. He's working this area pretty good.
The Florida wilderness is teeming with wild hogs. Controlling them is an important service that hunters provide. And I am here in Southwest Florida to do just that. Left unchecked, their numbers would explode and devastate native wildlife and crops. It's also the most exciting and hair-raising hunting in Florida. It's hard to watch someone else have all the fun, but don't worry. If you want to hunt wild boar, later on in the show, we're going to give you the contact information to Full Rut Outfitters.
All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about some myths and some reality about hunting wild boar. We'll talk about the danger aspect of it. Hogs can be very dangerous. Are they typically dangerous to an average person walking through the woods? No, they're not. But when you're hunting them, and you're trying to manage them, and you corner a hog, he's going to come after you. When he comes after you, he's bringing 2 knives with him that's anchored in his bottom jaw, and they can do severe damage when they get a hold of you. So whenever you're out hunting wild boar, it's very important to understand the environment you're in and how you're managing the hogs from that aspect of it. The realities of wild boar is they're plentiful. I mean, they're producing themselves at a rapid rate. And the faster the population grows, the more they encounter mankind, and the bigger problem it becomes. So it's my job, working on some of these big ranches to kind of offset that aspect of it. So what I do, I set up traps. These hogs are the 3rd smartest species on the planet, so they adapt to a trap pretty quick. So we have to resort to dogs, which, some of these dogs are my best friends. And running them like I do, it does intimidate me, but these guys do what they're born to do. I mean, they're born hunters, and they're a very important role in managing the hogs. Where they come in really handy, even if we don't catch a hog, is the fact that they'll circle a field and lay down an artificial fence with their scent. And that might keep a hog out for 2-3 days, sometimes a week, which is maybe enough time to harvest a field.
As we make our way to the oak hammock, we spot our first signs. Fresh hog tracks. No, this track's right there. Look.
There's
fresh tracks right there.
Pretty big tracks coming in here.
Yeah, no, I can see the grass is clamped down. I mean, they just recently stepped on that. Look how flat out it is.
That's a fresh track. We got some big tracks right here. Manny, Landon, before we stomp through these bushes, let's just turn the dog loose and let him work.
Yeah. It rained last night. Look at that. This is definitely, this hog is going that way. He's in there.
Okay. Yeah, we got a good trail.
You guys ready?
Yeah, Manny, give me your spears. You put your camera on.
Okay.
And then you can hold mine and I'll put mine. Good. I'm going to dump the dog in. Come on.
Hunting wild boar is always unpredictable. So just in case we are surprised as we enter the hammock, Al Roberts and I take a moment to put on our head cameras.
Does it look?
Yeah, it's pretty much with your eyes.
Okay. Do this.
I've got a GPS on him right now. He's working this area pretty good. If you want me to go ahead and get that spear from you, let's get in here. Right now, hold on, let me zoom out. This is a phenomenal tool. I know how fast the hog's running. I know where the dog. I know where he's at. And it'll even tell me if he's treed.
I am hunting wild boar with my Trident spear in Southwest Florida. Before entering this dense oak hammock, we encounter fresh hog tracks. But finding a wild boar in this tangled palmetto and oak is not easy. So, Troy McDonald is using his bay dog fitted with a GPS collar. If there is a boar in this hammock, the dog will find it. And then it is up to me to get close enough with my spear.
If you haven't hunted wild boar, you're missing out on one of the most exciting and adrenaline-filled activities you can ever do. As an outfitter, I am privileged. I get to take hunters out all year round in pursuit of these animals, and it is definitely very exciting. The look on their faces when they actually come up to a 250-pound animal with 3-inch teeth is just amazing. I encourage everyone to get involved in hog hunting. If it's something you're interested in, find an outfitter, get out in the woods and do your part as a hunter. You're actually helping out the environment.
It looks like there ain't one hog in here. It looks like there could be quite a few of them in here because this place has really been worked over.
It has. Well, he'll jump out on a scent and we'll run it. Hopefully it'll be a good hog.
What do we do? Just keep our ears. Well, you're watching GPS.
I'm just watching.
And you can tell when he's baying.
No, we just try to stay within 100 yards of him so we don't let him get too far in front of us. Because I know toting them spears.
And he's not going to start barking until the hog stops running and he gets face to face.
That's right. When he stops the hog, he'll go to baying him.
If they bark, they'll never get near him, right? That's the deal. They don't bark till they bay him. In the distance, we can hear rifle shots. Probably someone target shooting. Florida has a rich hunting tradition. There is also wild hog signs everywhere.
The dog's working this rough hole. Yeah, you can see the hogs have been in here eating acorns. They've been rooting in here pretty good.
This is incredible. Look at this terrain. This is not the work of just one hog. There's got to be a whole pack of them through this area. This is major activity. I mean, everywhere I look, it's just been, they've uprooted. They're looking for acorns, insects, roots, whatever they're eating, and they're just digging up in the dirt all over the place. Everywhere I look, it's the hog signs. You know, we were looking for track here and a track there. Now we got into this hammock, and you didn't have to look so hard. It's just everywhere.
This is why I love hunting these oak hammocks. Not only do they have food, but hog bed. It's 100 degrees out there almost. In here, it's 10 degrees cooler. The shade, they love to hunker in here. And this is another reason it's pretty dangerous in here now, because that hog is down in here. See how he's watered down in there a little bit? You might walk right up on it before you even realize. They're not going to get up and run until you almost bump into them in here. They're
These
bedded
beds
down.
are not very fresh, though. Right?
No, this is during the wet season. They would waller this out. Right now, you can tell that there's a lot of leaves and.
Yeah, I can see you can see where they wallered out, but it's kind of filled in with fallen limbs and stuff.
But this is hog country. We got bedding, we got food, we got shade. We got a really good chance of getting up on a hog in here. That dog is peeling out quite a way, so let's just keep going. We got to stay up for that dog. All right. Thicker up here, Manny.
Moving quietly through this palmetto is impossible. So the dog is our key to success. The noise we're making really doesn't matter and may even help jump the hog.
It's very important to have a dog that's not going to bark on the trail, because when a hog feels like he's comfortable, he'll slow down and that dog will catch right up to him and he'll nip him right in the butt. When he does, that hog will spin and he'll sit there and bay him and hold him tight right there. And then the hog will try to break, if he's still full of energy, and he'll nip him again, but he'll hold him, and then that hog will stand his ground because now he feels like he's backed in a corner and he'll want to fight.
The hog will try to find a secure position where he can back into and fight from. That's his main deal. Huh?
Typically, they like to run to what I call their bedding area, their home. They like to go home because they feel good at home. They feel comfortable. And once they make it there and the dog's got him in his house, he feels like he's gone as far as he can go and the hog's going to fight. So when we get there, we've backed him in a corner too. There's no such thing as a coward. When you back a person in a corner, he's going to come out fighting. Same thing with a hog. He's going to feel he's backed in the corner, so when we get there, we got to be on top of things. So, and right now he's pulling out. Let's go.
We'll just keep looking. Yeah.
He's about 200 yards. Let's go.
In a vast oak hammock in southwest Florida, I am hunting wild boar with my trident spear. This forest is so large, any wild boar may be staying just ahead of us.
It's pretty dangerous.
There are signs of hogs everywhere, and our bay dog is wearing a GPS collar, but so far, nothing.
Got one bayed up. We gotta go.
This could go on for hours, but my guides are confident it won't be long.
Looks like this dog is, it looks like Judah's still running pretty hard. I mean, she's back and forth. She's probably having trouble picking up on a particular scent. There's a lot of hog sign in here, but this is hog hunting. It's unpredictable. You never know what you're going to be faced with.
Manny, it's getting really thick back in there. Al, I'm going to be a little bit more comfortable if you take point with Manny.
No worries.
I don't have a weapon, and you're the man, so just you guys go on. It's going to be real thick in here. Don't be surprised to find a bedded hog.
We hope so.
We continue to push through the palmetto, making a lot of noise as we do. But the bay dog is running over 100 yards ahead of us, and we have to keep up. A wild boar can kill a dog if we take too long to get there.
Well, guys, the dog's running kind of all over the place right now. He's picking up a lot of sign. How far is he? Well, he was 250. She's back about 150. So she's back and forth. I don't know if she's channeling right now. I usually can tell if she's running something because this thing calculates every 5 seconds, and usually you can see it speed up. So right now she's working an area. But hunting's unpredictable. You never know what you're going to be faced with when you get in the woods. But we don't want to come out here. I don't want to come out here and just be in and out. I like to enjoy the woods. I like to bring my dogs out here. I like to let them run, improve their skills, keep them in shape. That's the most important aspect of it, is keeping them.
Yeah, hunting is a sport and a challenge and a skill all combined.
Oh, I totally agree. Orlando, I know, I've been working with you in Full Rut for quite some time, and it's given me an added privilege to bring people that would never get to experience hog hunting the way we experience with running dogs. I mean, I get so much comments, so much feedback about, man, that dog's amazing. I can't believe he listens like that. And, and the most common question I get asked is, well, how do you teach them how to hunt? Well, I don't.
Use them when you don't need them.
The dogs' innate skill is to hunt. That's what they're born and bred to do. I just teach them what I want them to hunt. Let's go. She's pulling out. Let's go.
As the dog picks up speed, so do our heart rates. We are now hot on the trail of a wild boar. This is where things can get dangerous and crazy.
Listen. I told you.
I hear. Yeah.
Got one bait up. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Let's go.
Let's have it. The dog is barking like crazy, and we are now very close. So we slow down and approach carefully. No need to rush into something we can't see yet. The boar is standing his ground and hears us as we approach. I can tell this boar is going to charge, so I get ready. My heart is pounding through my chest.
Got a good spot. Watch out for my dog.
Man, let me get with you. Be careful.
Al Roberts gets ready to back me up.
Watch it, Judah.
This is very dangerous.
Judah.
This wild boar is cornered and ready to fight. He charges, and I hurl my trident. Something knocks me to the ground. It's the butt of the spear, slamming back into me. Al Roberts manages to keep him off me as I regain my feet, grab my Viking spear. It's over. Have you ever been charged at point-blank range by a wild animal that's trying to kill you? Well, you just witnessed it. And when it happens, there's no time to think, only reaction. And you better have the right reaction or you might be dead. Even though I have Al Roberts behind me, the enforcer, that hog was coming directly at me and I had to make my trident hit. And at that moment, everything is going so fast and so crazy. Also, I felt something bump into me. And next thing you know, I was on the ground and Al was there sticking the other trident into him. And then I was like, where's my Viking spear? And I just went crazy. I'm trying to think right now how it all went down.
Manny, thank you so much for joining us down here and teaching us basically how to hunt these wild boar medieval style. That was exciting.
Well, thank you for bringing me. Thank you for you and your dogs are awesome. That's incredible. And thank you for having my back. And I thank God that we're all alive. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week on Savage Wild.